Hello students, very good evening to all of you. Is my voice clear? Is the video is clear? If yes, kindly mention yes in the comment section. Good evening everyone. Is my audio clear? Video clear? If yes, kindly mention yes or no in the comment section so that we can start the session. So I'm not able to see any chats here as of now. So let's start the session. Okay, so in this session we are going to cover the last 6 months current affairs and which themes we are going to cover. So let's see. So today we will be covering all the important agreements and MOUs. MOUs are what? Memorandum of Understanding. Then we'll be covering all the important awards from April to September. Then summits, the important summits, the meetings we are going to cover. Then we have books and authors, and the last we will be covering the appointments. All right. See, these two one are very one-liner kind of things. Okay, so you just have to remember the name and the place, right? So I would be telling you where you have to use the one-liner approach and where we have to go a bit in the depth. All right. Very good evening, Hari. So let's start with the agreements. See, today's session is the today one as well as the yesterday session. These are very factual kind of thing, right? So we don't have to go very much into the depth. Just remember the keywords and you would be good to go. At the end, I would be telling you the important things, the last prep talk for your tomorrow's exam. All right. So whoever is going to appear in tomorrow's mains exam, so there would be some few points I would be telling you. So just keep that in mind and try to do as per that thing, and you would be able to clear this exam very easily. All right. So the first news was SJVN partners with IIT Patna, okay, to enhance tunneling project performance. All right. See, the IITs, these are now the hot trend of the banking exams. They are asking which IIT has done this, or let's say which company has collaborated with which IIT to start this project. So these kind of question is now coming up. All right. So SJVN is what? Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited. All right. So they have made a partnership with IIT Patna, and the purpose of this partnership is to revolutionize the tunneling project. Okay, so whenever you are making a, let's say, a highway and there is a mountain in between, so you have to dig up a tunnel. So IIT Patna will help this organization to do that in a proper way. All right. So they will be using the advanced geological models. Clear? So this was the news. So what you have to, how you would be making the short notes? SJVN plus IIT Patna equal to tunnels. Okay, so this formula you should remember and it will help. See, I know this seems a bit foolish by writing this kind of formulas because there is no as such formula, right? We know that formula are used in math, but to help you memorize and concise big notes into small one, you need these kind of tricks. All right. So let's see the static thing. The Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited. It was founded in 1988. It is a public sector unit. Okay, public sector unit. All right, and it is the main focus is for hydropower generation. Right. So its main focus for hydropower generation. The headquarters is in Shimla, Himachal Pradesh. And some key projects they have undertaken was Nathpa Jhakri Hydroelectric Power Station. All right, and the present CMD of Satluj Vidyut Jal Nigam Limited is Mr. Sushil Sharma. So date of founding, right, and CMD and the headquarters. These facts you should remember. All right, moving on to the next one. See, the next one news is CAIIB and CSIR IIMT. They have forged an alliance for critical mineral advancement. Okay, so first let's see what is CAIIB. So CAIIB, the full form is Khanij Bidesh India Limited. All right, Khanij Bidesh India Limited, and CSIR is Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. All right, so they have come into an alliance, and the purpose of this alliance is to use proper technology in metal extraction. Okay, so mineral processing and metal extraction, this is the ultimate aim of this alliance. Clear? So they have signed an MOU for sharing technical and knowledge cooperation. Clear? So you can mention that CAIIB plus CSIR equal to metal extraction. Now let's see about Khanij Bidesh India Limited. So it was formed in 2019. What is the objective of this organization? The objective is supply of critical minerals for India. What are critical minerals? See, these are not iron or let's say aluminum. These are more of, let's say, cobalt, nickel, right? So these are some critical minerals which are used for critical purposes. All right. So it can be for health purposes, it can be for the defense purposes, whatever, right? So that's why it is known as critical minerals. And so the Khanij Bidesh Nigam Limited is a joint venture. It is not a separate entity. It is basically NALCO, that is National Aluminium Corporation Company Limited, and MECL, Mineral Exploration, and HCL, Hindustan Copper Limited. So these three companies, MECL, NACL, and HCL. HCL is not that Hindustan Computer, it is Hindustan Copper Limited. So these two have come together to form this Khanij Bidesh India Limited. All right. So just remember this thing. Next news is Rashtriya Raksha University. Strategic partnership with Starburst Aerospace. Okay, so this Rashtriya Raksha University in Gandhinagar, it is situated in Gandhinagar, remember this thing. All right, and this Starburst Aerospace is a company of France. So these two have formed a partnership, and the purpose of this partnership is advancing innovation in aerospace, defense, and homeland security. So that is for the sole purpose is for national security. Clear? So this RRU plus Starburst, not Starbucks. Okay, that is a coffee company. Okay, so this is for defense. So you can remember this thing. Next, let's see the static fact. So what is RRU? It is the National Level Security and Police University. Clear? It was formed in 2020 and it is formed under an act. Whatever is formed under an act, it means it is formed by law, and these bodies are known as what? Statutory body. Okay, statutory bodies. All right. The location is Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Clear? So these, what is the purpose? They provide education research regarding the security and police sciences. An important organization, you should remember. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. So no, this class is for the English medium. Okay. So if you want to see the Hindi thing, na, you can check out that other playlist where ma'am is teaching all those things for the past 6 months current affairs in Hindi. You can also visit that video. Okay, Mukesh. See, we have these different kind of batches, so I have to stick with the English thing. Next, we have NPCI partners with Bank of Namibia to develop UPI like instant payment system. So NPCI, very, very important organization. All the ATMs, all the payment, digital payment thing are controlled by NPCI. Okay, so NPCI plus Bank of Namibia, Bank of Namibia equal to UPI. So they are forming. All right. So this NPCI, it would be their first collaboration with central bank deploying the UPI stack in international market. So this would be the first time they're deploying this UPI thing in international market. All right. So remember this thing. Now, what is important? Which country? Okay. So remember the name of the country. They can ask directly in the exam. So let's read about NPCI. It is basically the umbrella organization for all retail payment system in India, be it Paytm, be it Google Pay, right? Be it the ATMs, so whatever, the entire thing is controlled by NPCI. Very important organization. Okay, so it was established in 2008 under the guidance of RBI and Indian Bank Association. Clear? So to create a robust payment and settlements infrastructure in India, right? So just remember these facts. Okay, Charlie. Next one is Indian Coast Guard inks MOU with Hindalco. All right, for indigenous marine grade aluminium. You know, or you all should know that Hindalco is related with what? Aluminium. Okay, so Hindustan Aluminium Company. All right, so they have joined forces with Indian Coast Guard for indigenous marine grade aluminium, because we all know that aluminium is a very important metal for construction of, let's say, ships, for aeroplanes. Okay, so just remember this thing. So this would be used for construction of ships. That's why Indian Coast Guard have signed the MOU. Clear? So this collaboration will formalize through an MOU, and it will help enhance India's self-reliance in shipbuilding sector. So as of now, many of our ships are imported from other countries. Okay, so to enable India to manufacture their own ships, they have tied up with Hindalco, so that they can produce the ship, they can manufacture the ship in India only. All right, any question, anyone? Are you guys getting the approach how we are covering all these news? If yes, kindly mention yes in the comment section. Now, the next news was India inks 10-year deal to operate Iran's Shahbar port. A very important news. I have star marked it as 3-star. Clear? So Shahbar port, very important. Where it is located? It is located in Iran. Clear? So India has signed a deal to operate this port for the next 10 years. A very important. See, not many countries give other countries the chance to operate their own ports, but Iran has trusted India and they have signed an agreement. All right. So a formal agreement was signed in 2016 also, but it got they got some setbacks. That's why it was not started. Okay. Right. So if you guys knows what is the name of the port in Pakistan, just behind the Shahbar port in Iran. Okay. Do you guys know the name of the most important port of Pakistan? I'm not talking about Karachi port, the other one, which is always in news, the twin brother of Shahbar port. Tell me if anyone know the name of the port. Mention in the comment section. So here you can see also, right? So here is the Shahbar port of Iran. Okay, just next to it is the Gwadar port of Pakistan. So why India is operating Iran's Shahbar port? Basically, if you see the map here, if India wants to go to, let's say, Middle East, or let's say into the Central Asian or the European nations, they have to go through either they can't go through, they can just bypass Pakistan through land route, na? So therefore they have to use these kind of route. Okay, so they from here, from Mumbai port, they can go to Shahbar port, and then from here they can access the European nation and the Middle East. Now coming to the next news. Next agreement is Mahindra and Mahindra signs MOU with MSDE for Drone DD pilot project. Very, very important. Drone DD pilot project. So it is the initiative of what? Mahindra and Mahindra along with MSDE. MSDE is what? Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Clear? So if you can, and what is this pilot project? So the Drone DD Yojana. Alright. So you should remember that drones or the unmanned aerial vehicles, these are now very much in the market. They are used for variety of purpose. They are used in agriculture, they are used in for the national security, they are used even in drainage clearance. So they have a variety of role. So they would be training all these women to fly drones and all these things. So what you should remember that Mahindra plus Ministry of Skill equal to Drone DD project. All right. Is it clear, everyone? So the entire news concluded, or let's say concise in just one single line. All right. So just remember this thing. So this Drone DD project, it was announced by Prime Minister on 15th August 2023. In this program, 15,000 women-led self-help groups will train all these women. Okay, so the self-help groups will be training 15,000 women. Just remember the number. So you focus on agricultural drones. That's why I'm saying they are used in multiple areas. So here they're focusing on the agricultural drones, right? So they will equip self-help groups with drone technology for agriculture. So this is about the Drone DD mission. Next we have DAHD and UNDP MOU. They have DAHD is what? Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Okay, so they have collaborated with UNDP on digitalization of animal vaccine cold chain management. Why vaccine and cold chain, the word together? Because see, you have to store vaccine at a proper temperature. Otherwise, the vaccine won't be very much effective. So to store these vaccines, they need a cold chain environment. So India don't have the technology as of now to construct all these things. So they have partnered with this Department of Animal Husbandry, has partnered with UNDP, United Nations Development Program, right? So they would be creating this entire chain, all right, so that the vaccines get properly stored. Because if you are not storing the vaccine, sometimes these kind of COVID-like disease can come up. And if we don't have the required amount of vaccines in our storage, then it would be very difficult to treat those patients. So to make a proper storage, they have in this MOU. All right. So this will be help in digitalize the vaccine cold chain management, enhance communication planning, and build capacity. So very, very important. Clear? So these two organizations equals to what? Vaccine cold chain. Vaccine cold chain. You can write it down. All right. So is it clear, everyone? Yes, no, anything? All right, all right, all right. Next in the news we have Nokia, the famous old mobile company. Nokia and Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya collaborated on 5G, 6G research. So direct news, okay. So which company has collaborated with Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya? Nokia has collaborated for research in 5G and 6G research, okay. So just remember, and Nokia, it is a company of Finland. It is a Finnish company. Clear? So they have signed an MOU for 5G and 6G research. Okay, specifically targeting transportation and logistics sectors. A very, very important thing you have to remember. So this agreement was signed in the presence of Railway Minister, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw. You can remember this name also. They can ask you, right? So we all know that Nokia has the expertise in telecommunication. So this will help in the transportation sector also. Just remember the Nokia and Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya. Yes, 6G. 6G is coming. As of now, many places have 5G access, but we are now venturing into 6G also. Okay, so the speed, all this thing would be very high. Then we have India and UAE. They have forged new path with local currency settlement system. Again, a very important news. Local currency settlement system means, let's say if I have to purchase something, all right. So let's say I have to purchase something from Saudi, or let's say from UAE, right? So I have to convert my currency into UAE's currency, then only I can purchase anything. Or let's say some people in UAE, they have to purchase something from India, they have to convert their currency into Indian rupee, then only they can purchase that thing. So to remove this thing, so that I can directly use my Indian rupee to purchase things from Dubai. All right. So to ease out this thing, to make this thing happen, they have signed a new local currency settlement system. All right. So this system allowed transactions between two nations to be conducted in their respective domestic currencies. Means India will use Indian rupees and UAE will use dirhams. Okay, so they will, how they will help it? So this will help them reducing reliance on intermediate currencies like US dollars. So basically to become self-reliant, right, that our Indian rupee is also important. We can use that for foreign trade also. All right. Similarly for UAE. So to reduce the dependency on US dollar, they have signed this MOU. All right. So here the two important currencies are mentioned. So UAE is dirham and India's, we all know that, Indian rupee. Okay. So India plus UAE equal to local currency settlement. Right. So in this way they can do this. So how local currency settlement work? So let's say this is the Bank of India. Okay. Then this is the Bank of Sharjah. Right. So what is happening? Let's say this Indian exporter, what they will give, they will, let's say I'm an exporter, I'll go to this SBI Mumbai, I'll give my export papers, and what will they do? They will transfer some amount to, let's say, Bank of Sharjah. Okay, so Bank of Sharjah will convert all this money in the Indian rupee. All right, so dirham to rupees. Okay, so then this will be this Indian rupee will be transferred to Bank of Mumbai, India, so SBI Mumbai, and they will give my payment to myself. All right, so I am the exporter. First, I have to present my export documents to the SBI Mumbai. So this is the entire technique. Now coming to the next news, ADB, that is Asian Development Bank, and AHFL, they have partnered to expand housing loans for low income women. What is AHFL? AHFL is Aadhaar Housing Finance Limited. By name it is clear. Aadhaar Housing Finance Limited means they will provide finance for houses, and their target is whom? Low income women. So ADB has partnered with Aadhaar Housing Finance Limited. All right. So they would be doing what? They would be providing loans to the low income women so that they can create their own house. So it is basically a housing loan for the low income women. All right. So this initiative aims to address the shortage of financing in the low women and affordable housing segment. Clear? So just remember this thing. Now talking about Asian Development Bank, it was established in 1966. The headquarters of Asian Development Bank is Manila, Philippines. There are total 68 members. India is one of the founding members. All right. So remember this thing. India is one of the founding members and the major recipient. All right. See, the highest collaboration is for ADB is Japan. Okay, Japan, and second is US. So remember this thing. All right. Any doubt, any query, anyone? Next we have historic cultural property agreement between India and USA. Very, very important. If you have heard the recent news, I believe 1 or 2 days back, USA have returned around 900 antique piece, 900 our cultural, our heritage idols and these things back to India. All right, so our Prime Minister has visited USA, and as a gesture of goodness, as a gesture of friendship, they have returned our antiques to India. All right, so see, India was known as the Sone ki Chidiya. Why? It is not because of the amount of gold we have. It was because of our rich heritage and rich architecture. So many of the invaders, they came and they looted India. During the British time also, during the colonial period also, many of these antiquities have been stolen. Now, but as soon as we have becoming more powerful, they are coming back to us and they are saying, sir, we are going to return your idol. All right. So they are trying to befriend us. Okay. So next news is, this first ever cultural property agreement. So between India and USA, it has been done, and where it was done? During the 46th World Heritage Committee meeting at New Delhi. Okay, so you have to remember two facts here. World Heritage Committee meeting. All right, so it was held in India. Okay, New Delhi, and here in this agreement, India and USA signed this cultural agreement. So these two facts you have to remember. They can ask you these things. Okay. So this agreement aims to combat illicit trafficking of Indian antiquities to USN, aligned with the United Nations UNESCO Convention of 1970. So UNESCO also had this convention that they have to stop this illegal trading of antiquities. All right. All right. Next we have Nagaland and SBI General Insurance signs MOU for DRTPS. All right. So what is DRTPS? DRTPS is Disaster Risk Transfer Parametric Insurance Solution. All right. So this will make what Nagaland the first state in the country to implement this disaster management insurance. All right. See, we know that in Northeast, due to heavy rain and due to certain earthquakes, many times what is happening is this large scale destruction, and in that destruction many houses, buildings, property get damaged. So to provide insurance against this, Nagaland and SBI General Insurance has partnered together. All right. So this will make Nagaland. Sorry, I spoke Bangladesh. So pardon me. So Nagaland, this will make Nagaland as the first state in India to have a disaster insurance, right? So just remember this thing: Nagaland plus SBI General Insurance equal to disaster insurance. Remember this thing. Next we have MEA and NSIL. MEA is what? Ministry of External Affairs, and NSIL is New Space India Limited. All right. So NSIL is what? It is the commercial arm of ISRO. Okay. So this is the NSIL is the commercial arm of ISRO. So they have come to an agreement for the launch of Nepal's Munal satellite. So Nepal is also now sending satellites into space. So they have this Ministry of External Affairs has collaborated with NSIL and they have signed MOU for launch of Nepal's Munal satellite. Okay, so remember this thing, right? So this Munal satellite is a indigenous project of Nepal. Okay, it was developed by Nepal Academy of Science and Technology. Okay, and the purpose is to create a vegetation density database, right? So how we would be making the note? MEA plus NSIL equal to Munal. This is Nepal satellite. In bracket you can mention Nepal satellite. And what is the purpose? Create vegetation density database. Okay, so you can mention this thing. So here you can see MEA NSIL equal to Munal, which is the Nepal satellite, which is the sole purpose is vegetation density database creation. All right. Next we have GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited, and Petron to establish 500 KTA bioethylene plant in India. All right. So Petron is what? It is US based Petron Science Tech Incorporation. All right. So it is a US company, Petron. All right. They have partnered with GAIL and they will be making what? 500 kiloton per annum bioethylene plant. Okay, in India. So this is a 50-50 joint venture, right? So you can make the short notes like this here: US GAIL plus Petron equal to ethylene plant. Now we'll be covering the award section. So this was the entire agreement thing we have covered. Any question, anyone? Now we'll be covering the awards thing. Any question you can write in the comment section. Tell me, how many of you are going to appear tomorrow in tomorrow's mains? How many of you? Yes, no? Tell me. Okay. Manivanan, you are appearing. Anyone else? So at the end I'll be telling you some last minute tips. Okay. So I don't have exam, I watch one. Good. Excellent. This is the best thing. If you study with fun, you are going to clear any exam. All right. This, see, nothing is just for fun. All these things is going into your subconscious, and when you require it, it will help you. All these things, it will be going to help you. So Lucifer, no. All right. Interesting name. And Bagun, I'm sorry, I'm not able to pronounce the name. Bangopa Kalyani. Okay, I can call you Kalyani. Is it fine? You're appearing? Okay. Great. So at the end, I'll be telling you about 2 or 3 tricks, all right, so that it will help you to solve the question. See, in 40 to 50 questions are coming, okay. Around 25 to 30 are based on current affairs, and that too are more focusing towards this banking, finance, and economy thing. So the RBI's work, hai na, any important scheme RBI have launched, any important portal RBI have launched, or let's say a big amount of fine on any famous bank, right? So these type of things you can just go through. Don't go very much deep, just go through the important aspects. Any important government scheme, right? Important MOUs we are seeing here, all right? So just remember these things. Now, the first news was REC wins Scotch ESG Award 2024. So REC Limited is basically a Maharatna. Remember this thing, okay? Renewable Energy Corporation. All right. So it is a Maharatna Central Public Sector Enterprise, which is under Ministry of Power. All right. So they have been bestowed with Scotch ESG Award in the renewable energy financing category. So what is the purpose of this corporation? Finance renewable energy projects. Renewable energy projects. Okay. So you just remember this thing. They have won the Scotch ESG Award. Very important award. All right. And the executive director of REC is Mr. TSC Bosch. Okay. So he has received this award in New Delhi. So remember this name. Now the Aryabhat Award. Okay. So who has won the Aryabhat Award? Pavuluri Subba Rao, the founder CEO of Anant Technology. She has been awarded by Aryabhat Award by Aeronautical Society of India. Okay, so who has won? You can mention P. Subba Rao. This way you can remember it. Okay, and awarded by Aeronautical Society of India. Society of India, you can mention. Why she has received this award? So for tremendous lifetime contribution to the promotion of astronautics in India. All right. So remember this thing. Is there any question asked in the topic of union budget? They can ask. See, just remember 2 or 3 facts of the Indian budget. First of the thing, what was the deficit? Okay, the fiscal deficit. What was the target? The revenue deficit. What was the target? The capital expenditure. All right. So these kind of important 5 to 6 facts you should remember. Any important scheme in the budget which has started in this, which have been mentioned in this budget, remember that thing. Any new initiative, or let's say any provision for increasing the minimum wages. So these kind of facts you can remember. All right. Just do that thing, that would be fine. Nothing, don't go very deep into this thing, all right, because it is endless. So at least the most important facts of, you can just search the most important facts of union budget, you will get 5 to 6 things. That just remember that. Any important scheme, very important here is any scheme which is being launched in the union budget, remember this. All right. Next we have World Press Photo Awards. Okay, so Mohammed Saleem, he has received, he is a Palestinian photographer who works for the news agency Reuters. All right, so he has won this Photo of the Year award. All right, so he was doing this photography during the Gaza-Palestine war, and for this photo, all right, he has won this World Press Photo Award. A very disturbing image, not good, but he has very bravely captured the entire fight which was going in Gaza. All right. Next we have Lata Deennath Mangeshkar Award. So you all know that Lata Mangeshkar, she is the most famous singer of India. All right. So this the award is based on her name. All right. So just remember this thing. So actor Randeep Hooda, he has won this award. Clear? So this honor recognizes remarkable contribution to Indian cinema and his recent film Swatantra Veer Savarkar. So Randeep Hooda acted in this movie. He became Veer Savarkar. All right. So for his portrayal of Veer Savarkar, he has received this Lata Mangeshkar award. Next we have Whitley Gold Award 2024. So Dr. Purnima Devi Varman has received this award. All right. She is a wildlife biologist from Assam. Clear? So remember these three facts. Dr. Purnima Devi Varman from Assam. She is a wildlife biologist. Okay. So she was working very hard for protecting the endangered greater adjutant stork. It is a bird. Greater adjutant stork. It is a bird and it lives in wetlands. All right. Wetlands. So that's why to protect this bird, she has worked really hard, and to recognize her hard work, this Whitley Gold Award was provided to him. Okay. So remember this. Moving on to the next one. UNESCO Guillermo Cano Prize 2024. First, remember, it is the initiative of UNESCO. All right. So Palestinian journalists covering the crisis in Gaza have been named laureates of the 2024 UNESCO Guillermo Cano World Press Freedom Prize. The full name is World Press Freedom Prize. Okay. So all the journalists who are covering the Gaza war crisis, they have been nominated for this award. All right. Which topic has more question, national affair or banking and finance? See, more question are from banking and finance part. All right. So be it SBI PO, be it IBPS PO, be it SBI clerk, be it IBPS clerk or the RRB PO or clerk. In all the exams, more focus is on the banking, finance and the economy side. Right. From national, international, sports, it is also good weightage, but it is more for weightage is of this banking, finance and economy news. All right. So let's say if there is 40 questions in total, let's say in 50 questions. So out of 50 questions, around 25 to 30 is current affairs. And current affairs in this also, majority focus, let's say out of 25 to 30, 20 question is directly from banking, finance and economy, BFE. Okay. 10 to 15 questions are from, let's say, national, international, sports, agreements, right? And 5 to 6 questions are from static. That also related with this national thing only. So here I have mentioned 10 to 15 questions. So majority is still from banking, finance and economy. Just remember that too with current affairs. And in that also more focus is on RBI related news. Clear? No, as of now, no. Next we have PSU Samarpan Award. Hemant Khatri, the chairman and managing director of Hindustan Shipyard Limited. He has been awarded with PSU Samarpan Award. Alright. So just remember the name Hemant Khatri, and he is the chairperson of Hindustan Shipyard Limited. Alright. See, these are one-liner kind of things, because they just asked who has won this award, or let's say this award is given for which purpose, right? So these are mostly one-liners. Next we have Sahitya Academy Fellowship. All right. So Ruskin Bond has been bestowed. Ruskin Bond, a very famous writer. All right. So he has been awarded with. Anyone knows any famous book of Ruskin Bond? A famous poem, written article, anyone? See, he is Mr. Ruskin Bond. All right. So he has been bestowed with Sahitya Academy Fellowship. All right. So he has done extremely hard and extremely great things in the literature thing. Next we have Shaw Prize in Astronomy 2024. So Mr. Srinivas Kulkarni, he is an Indian origin US scientist. All right. And he is the brother of author Sudha Murthy. He has been awarded with Shaw Prize, which is given in astronomy. right? So just remember the name. So he has done extremely good things. So this award has been given for his groundbreaking contribution in the field of astronomy, including his pioneering work on milliseconds pulsars, gamma ray bursts, and supernova. Right. So these are some very important space phenomena. So for his work in this field, he has been awarded with Shaw Prize. All right. So just remember, Shaw Prize equal to astronomy equal to, let me write it down. Shaw Prize equal to astronomy equal to Mr. Kulkarni. Okay. SAK. Yes, blue umbrella. Excellent. Then we have Amal Clooney Women's Empowerment Award. All right. So this award is given to Aarti. She is an 18-year-old woman from Bahraich district of Uttar Pradesh. Right. And she has been awarded by King Charles III of United Kingdom. A very big thing. All right. So this award ceremony took place in Buckingham Palace in London. Right. So Aarti was chosen because of she was an e-rickshaw driver. All right. So to promote her, to support her, she has been chosen for this award. All right. So Amal Clooney's Women Empowerment Award. All right. So remember, this is given to Aarti, which she's actually an e-rickshaw driver. Then 77th Cannes Festival. So again, film festivals. So Payal Kapadia's film All We Imagine as Light. This movie has won the prestigious Grand Prix Award. Alright, so there are different categories in the Cannes. Alright, so in this category, Grand Prix category, Payal Kapadia's film All We Imagine as Light has won. Anasuya Sengupta won Best Actress. Best Actress Award. Alright. So she has worked in the movie The Shameless. Right. So she has won the Best Actor Award. And Sunflowers were the first ones to know. It is a short film by Chidanand S. Nayak. So it has won the Best Short Movie Award at Cannes. So three different categories. So all these three were won by Indians. That's why the name were given. Okay. Next we have UN Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award. Okay, so Major Radhika Sen. She's an Indian military peacekeeper. Alright, she is serving with the United Nations and she was posted in Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. So for her work, she has been awarded with UN Military Gender Advocate Award. Okay, so remember the name, Major Radhika Sen. Next we have the Best Conduct of Business Regulator Award. Okay, so SEBI has been awarded. SEBI, very important organization, Security Exchange Board of India. Okay, so it has been awarded with the Best Conduct of Business Award in Asia Pacific region. Alright, so the award was received by the whole time member Kamlesh Chandra Varshne. So he has picked up this award. So remember this thing. Now tell me who is the present chairperson of SEBI? Present chairperson of SEBI, anyone? Kindly mention in the comment section. Very important. She was also just in the news a couple of weeks back. Mention in the comment section. Next news was Risk Manager of the Year Award 2024. So RBI has been awarded Risk Manager of the Year Award. RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Alright. So just remember this thing. So by Central Banking, a renowned publication headquartered in London. So Central Banking, it is a publication which is based in London. He has given award to RBI as Risk Manager of the Year. No, not Mittal. No. Who is the chairperson of SEBI? Anyone? Any guesses? It is a very important organization. You should know the name of the chairperson. I'll give you a hint. The surname is Butch. Now you can remember, na? Now tell me the full name. Next we have, yes, Madhvi Puri Butch, exactly. Good. So Simran, excellent. Nelson Mandela Lifetime Achievement Award. Okay. So Vinod Ganatra, he has been awarded with Nelson Mandela's Lifetime Achievement Award. He is a children filmmaker. Okay, so first Indian, this make him the first Indian to receive this South African's prestigious award. All right, so he has worked really hard in children's movie area. All right, yes, Manvi, excellent, Madhvi Puri Butch. Next we have Sustainable Governance Champion Award. So this award was given to Garden Reach Shipbuilders Engineers Limited, GRSE. They have been honored with Sustainable Governance Champion Award. All right, so just remember. See, these are kind one-liner kind of current affairs. Okay, so just remember the names, and see, even when you are solving the paper now, even if you recall, or let's say even if you feel that you have seen this kind of word somewhere in the paper, mark it, because that was you have read somewhere. That's why you are able to recall this thing. So that is your subconscious telling you, yes, I have read this somewhere, that is in my mind, and this word is given in the paper, means it has some importance. Yes, Madhu, excellent. Madhvi Puri Butch, yes. Next we have Pen Printer Prize 2024. Alright, so it has been given to Arundhati Roy. Alright, she's an author. Alright, so she has been awarded with Pen Painter Prize. A very cute name, Pen Painter Prize. Alright, moving on. Next we have 12th Vishwa Hindi Samman. So Dr. Usha Thakur, she has been honored with the 12th Vishwa Hindi Samman. Alright, and why this award is given? So this award recognizes her outstanding contribution in Hindi literature. Alright, so Dr. Usha Thakur. Remember this thing, okay? Yes. Next we have France's highest civilian award, civilian honor, and it has been given to Roshni Nader Malhotra. Okay, she is the chairperson of HCL, right? So she is the lady, and she has been received with this award. All right, the name of the award is Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur, Knight of the Legion of Honor Award, right? Knight of the Legion of Honor Award, and this is in French, Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur. Okay, in English it is written as Knight of the Legion of Honor. It is the highest civilian award of France. So remember this thing. Next we have President Draupadi Murmu. She has also been given the award. She has been awarded with the Order of Fiji, the country's highest civilian award in 2024. So she recently in August she visited Fiji. Okay, it is an island nation in the Pacific, and there she was awarded with the highest civilian award. The name of the award is the Order of Fiji. The Order of Fiji. Alright, and again she visited Timor-Leste. This is also a country in the Pacific, Timor-Leste, and there also she has been awarded with the highest civilian award. The name of the award is Grand Collar of the Order. So this is from Timor-Leste country, and the Order of Fiji is from Fiji. So 2 awards has been conferred to her, and both awards are the highest civilian award of that particular country. Okay, moving on to the next one. So now we'll be tackling the summits. What all important summits was held? All right. So we have finished with agreements and we have finished with awards. Yes, yes, Kalyani, Madhvi Puri is the correct answer. See, these are the most important facts which are handpicked from the past 6 months current affairs. All right. So you don't have to go and read the entire thing, just read it, revise it, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, next we have the summits. So 24th summit of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, a very important organization. All right. So this summit was held in Kazakhstan's capital of Astana. Alright, so Astana is the capital of Kazakhstan, and the 24th summit of SCO was held in Kazakhstan. Okay, now there was a new member addition in this. Belarus has become the 10th member to join SCO. Alright. So our External Affairs Minister, Mr. S. Jaishankar, represented India. Okay. So just remember the name. So SCO equal to Kazakhstan equal to Belarus plus. Okay. So you can mention Belarus plus. Plus means addition in SCO. So about Shanghai Cooperation Organization, it was founded in 2001 in Shanghai by 6 countries including China and Russia. These were the co-founders. Alright. So present member has India, Iran, Kazakhstan, China, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan also, remember this thing, okay, because China is there, so Pakistan would also be there. Russia, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan and Belarus. Afghanistan and Mongolia are observer states, clear? And the goal of this organization is strengthen mutual trust, strengthen friendship between these countries. Alright. So between India and Pakistan, friendship is a bit difficult, right? So SCO, remember this thing. Next we have 46th Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meeting. So this meeting was held, alright. So this meeting was held in Kerala. First of all, the location is very important. So Ministry of Earth Sciences of Government of India in collaboration with National Center for Polar and Ocean Research, NCPOR, they have hosted this 46th Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meeting. Okay, and where it has happened in Kerala. Location is very important for every summit. Clear? Next we have World Water Forum. So this 10th World Water Forum, the theme of which was Water for Shared Prosperity. This was the theme of this Water Forum. Forum means what? Meeting. Okay. So it happened in where? The location was Bali, Indonesia. Indonesia. And the focus was on 4 critical topics: water conservation, clean water and sanitation, food and energy security, and mitigation of natural disasters. So these were the key area where the meeting was focused on. Alright. Alright. Next, moving on to 21st Shangri-La Dialogue. First of all, remember what is the purpose of this dialogue? What is the key theme? So remember, Shangri-La Dialogue is organized by International Institute of Strategic Strategies with the collaboration with Singapore government, and it is for what purpose? The defense and security. Defense and security is the theme of this meeting. Alright. So it happened in where? The location was Singapore. So this is, you should remember. Now coming to the next one, International Labour Conference. So location was Geneva, Switzerland. Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, so it happened between 3rd and 14th of June. And the Indian tripartite delegation was led by Secretary of Labour and Employment, Ms. Sumita Davra. She represented India. Okay, so remember this thing. Tell me the headquarter of ILO, International Labour Organization. What is the headquarter of ILO? Tell me in the comment section. Everyone. ILO's headquarter. Okay. Somewhat what you have written? Geneva. Okay. Good, good, good. Yes, it is right. Excellent. So International Labour Organization, it is the UN agency for promoting social and economic justice through labour standards. So the sole purpose of ILO is to make a standard for the labour's welfare. Okay. So it was founded in 1919 under the League of Nations. So United Nations was previously known as the League of Nations. Okay. It has 187 member states. The headquarters is Geneva, Switzerland. Good. Yes, Simran, excellent. Lucifer, good. Yes. Great. Excellent, Samarth. Now there was a summit on peace. So Shri Pawan Kapoor, Secretary West in the Ministry of External Affairs, he has represented India in the Summit of Peace. So this Summit of Peace was held in Ukraine. Okay. And this was hosted by Switzerland. So in Ukraine, the summit of peace was hosted, and where the war is going on. Right, so good irony. All right. Next we have International Sugar Organization Council meeting. Okay, so sugar organization is also there in the world. Great. So this International Sugar Organization meeting was held at New Delhi. Remember, New Delhi, and where in New Delhi? The Bharat Mandapam. All right. So more than delegates, more than 30 countries delegates participated. Okay, and the purpose was to discuss issues related to the sugar industry and biofuel sector. See, sugar is a very important source for making biofuels also, because sugar is produced from which plant? Sugar cane. And sugar cane baggage, the sugar cane is very useful for producing biofuels. All right. Yeah. Yeah, peace living country it is. World Heritage Committee session. So we have just seen that World Heritage Committee, it was held where? In New Delhi. Okay, so again Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the 46 sessions of World Heritage Committee. So very important, this can come in your exam because it is repeating everywhere. All right, and PM Modi announces 1 million contribution to UNESCO World Heritage Committee for conservation. All right, so for the conservation conservation purpose, Modi has donated $1 million rupees. Oh, sorry, $1 million, not rupees. Now we have Voice of the Global South Summit. So India has hosted this. Remember, India has hosted this Voice of the Global South Summit. All right. So remember this thing. So it is a unique initiative. Why it is called a unique initiative? Because it is an extension of India's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, or Sabka Prayas. All right. Sabka Saath. In order to succeed, you need the cooperation of everyone. That is why it's Sabka Saath. Sabka Vikas, when the people will come together, they will cooperate, then they will definitely going to succeed. That is Sabka Vikas or Sabka development of everyone. Sabka Vikas means the trust of everyone is required to accomplish any task. And Sabka Prayas means the trust along with the hard work of everyone will definitely going to succeed. All right, so this is called this Voice of Global South. All right, so this is basically the philosophy behind this is Vasudev Kutumbakam. Vasudev Kutumbakam means what? World is one family. All right, so everyone is just a family member and we have to be together to succeed. All right, so this is Voice of Global South held in India, hosted by India. Next we have Sustainable Finance for Tiger Landscape Conference. So Bhutan government, this was hosted by Bhutan. Okay, and the purpose of this was to mobilize $1 billion for conservation of tigers. All right, $1 billion for tiger conservation. So Bhutan tiger, $1 billion. This is the crux of this news. Next we have World Hydrogen Summit 2024. All right. See, these are just one liner. Again, I am telling you, just read the fact, that would be sufficient. So this World Hydrogen Summit 2024 was organized by Sustainable Energy Council in partnership with Netherlands government. Okay, so just remember Netherlands. All right, so our representative from Ministry of New and Renewable Energy were also there. All right, so the talk was regarding advancement in green hydrogen technology. See, there was a news in which our transport minister was sitting in a car and that car was run by green hydrogen. So this green hydrogen is very important. Green means the source of these hydrogen should be a sustainable thing. It is not from any fossil fuel. All right, that is why it is known as green hydrogen. Yes, Kalyani, I saw your answer. Good. Geneva, Switzerland. Right. So next we have G7 summit, very important, mark it down. Okay, so this summit was the 50th in number, the 50th G7 summit. It was held in Fasano, city of Fasano, Italy. So this summit was held in Italy. All right, and the main area of focus was rule based international system engaging with Africa and solution for Russia, Ukraine and Israel Gaza conflict. So right now 2 wars are going on, Russia versus Ukraine and Israel and Gaza, right? So these 2 wars, so they want to find a solution in that, right? They have to want to engage with Africa because see, they want to increase development in Africa, right? That because of this, Chinese investment, Indian investment is getting into Africa. All right. Now talking about G7, very important. It was started as G6 in 1975. There were initially 6 members. All right. Then it became G7 in which year? 1976, when Canada joined this group. All right. So as of now, USA is there, UK is there, France, Germany, Italy, Canada, Japan. All right. So these are the 7 countries. EU also participated, right? See, remember, Russia is not in this. Russia is not a member. Yeah. The purpose is addresses global economic issues like inflation and recession. Initially, it also became G8. It was once G8 also in 1997. Russia was the part. But in 2014, after Russia annexed Crimea is a place, is a country, all right. So Russia annexed that area, and after that they have excluded Russia from G8, and that's why it has become then G7. All right. So remember this thing. So it was initially G6, then it became G7, then it became G8, then again G7. Now we have books and authors. See, now we are going into a direct factual thing. The name of the book, the author. That's it. All right. We are not going into many details. So that's why I have given a tabular format. Okay. So see, there are many books and authors. I would be marking the one with 3 stars. That would be the most important. All right. So you have to focus on that. All right. So we'll go with the name of the author. Okay. Salman Rushdie. He has written this book, New Memoir, Knife, Meditation After an Attempted Murder. So we all know a very famous writer. So he has been marked 2 stars as of now. Then we have Sam Petorda, The Idea of Democracy. Very, very important. 3 stars. All right. Former Australian cricketer Shane Watson. He has written The Winner Mindset. So it is 1 star. Soumya Avasthi, India's Nuclear Time. 3 stars. All right. Anuradha Mascarenhas. She has written At the Wheel of Research, 1 star. Then we have Jenny Erpenbach. She has written Cairo. It is 2 stars. Alright. So it is on you which all you have to remember. Don't need to remember every books and author. Just try to remember that to focus on 3 star and 2 star one. Why we have given all the, because we are not going to miss any book. That's why we have given the entire list. But I am marking it here 3 star, 2 star and 1 star so that you can focus as per your convenience. Then we have a book by former governor of RBI, D. Subba Rao. Alright. So this book, 3 star, Just a Mercenary. Alright. Then actress Alia Bhatt, she has written Adventure of Edda Mama. So this is 1 star. Off spinner Ravichandran Ashwin's I Have the Streets, a Kuti cricket story. This is a 3 star book. Because why? Because Ashwin has just become the highest wicket taking bowler in the previous series. Okay. Then Alpana Kilwal, A Fly on the RBI Wall. So it is RBI related. That's why 3 star. Alright. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates book, Source Code. Again a 3 star book. Right. Piyush Pandey translated English by Rachit Vats, Manoj Bajpayee, the definite 1 star. So here you can. And also you will get this PDF from the Oliveboard app. Alright. So after the session or tomorrow you can download it. Right. So those who are going to appear for the exam, this video would be sufficient. Just no need to go through the entire PDF. Then we have the Kargil, the turning point. So it was written by Veer Chakra Awardee, late Colonel My God Basappa. So 2 star. Okay. Then we have Ashok Lavasa and Naval Lavasa, Echoes of Faith, 2 star. Dalai Lama and Kailash Satyarthi book, The Book of Compassion, 3 star. Okay. Rajya Sabha MP Bhim Singh, he has the book 75 Great Revolutionaries of India, 2 star. Then Donald J. Trump, Save America, 3 star. Alright. Veer Chakra Awardee, late Colonel Magod Bas, I believe we have already covered this. So these were some important books and authors. Alright. Now we have to cover the appointments. Again, I have given it in a tabular format, so I would be making the 3-star and 2-star here also. Okay, so the important appointments. So first woman Prime Minister of Democratic Republic of Congo, very, very important. The first is always the important. Whenever the first time is happening, it is important. Then we have President of Assocham, Sanjay Nair, 2-star. Okay, President of Federation of Indian Micro, Small and Medium Industry, 2-star, Sandeep Jain. Prime Minister of Senegal, 2-star. Bilkis Mir, the first woman on the Paris Olympic jury, 3-star. Simon Harris, youngest Prime Minister of Ireland, 3-star. Manoj Mittal, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of IFCI, 2-star. Alright. Next we have Sanjay Shukla, MD of National Housing Bank, 2-star. Lindy Cameron, first woman British High Commissioner of Republic of India, 1-star. Kristalina Georgieva, Managing Director of IMF, 3-star. Okay. Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah Al Samad, Prime Minister of Kuwait, 2-star. Kiki M. Mistry, Chairman of FDST Life Insurance, 3-star. Alright. Professor Naima Khatun, first woman Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University, 1-star. T. Ravi Shankar, Deputy Governor of RBI, 3-star. Alright. So these things you have to remember. Moving on to the next one. Amitabh Chaudhary, MD and CEO of Axis Bank, 3-star. Hitesh Kumar Sethia, Geo Financial Service, 3-star. Jeremiah Maneli, the member of Prime Ministers of Solomon Island, 1-star. Sanjay Kumar Mishra, President of GST Appellate Tribunal, 3-star. Sanjeev Nautiyal, MD and CEO of Ujjwal Small Finance Bank, 2-star. Idashika Nongrang, first woman DGP of Meghalaya, 3-star. Alright, so women first time, that is already becomes a 3-star. Kapil Sibal, President of Supreme Court Bar Association, 3-star. Very, very important. Next we have Lawrence Wong, Prime Minister of Singapore, 1-star. Andrei Plenkovic, Prime Minister of Croatia, 1-star. William La Chengte, 8th President of Taiwan, 3-star. Rakesh Ranjan, Chairman of SSC, Staff Selection Commission, 3-star. Alamia Halina, new Prime Minister of Chad, 1-star. Jetha Amir, Chairman of NAFED, 3-star. Okay. Claudia Sheinbaum, first Mexico female president, 2-star. Now we have Hala Thomas Dottir, new President of Ireland, 1-star. Sheikh Sabah Khalid Al Sabah, I believe we have covered this. Philmon Yang, President of the 79th session of United Nations General Assembly, 3-star. Samir Bansa, MD CEO of PNB MetLife Insurance, 3-star. Ms. Jyoti Viz, Director General of FICCI, 3-star. Ajit Kumar KK, MD CEO of Dhanlakshmi Bank, 2-star. Bhartarihari Mehta, Pro-Tem Speaker of 10th Lok Sabha, 2-star. See, whenever a new Lok Sabha speaker is going to elect, there is a Pro-Tem speaker before him, right? So he was Bharat Marhab, okay? Pradeep Singh Kharola, DG of National Testing Agency, 3-star. Very, very important because there were so many news of paper leaks and all these things. That's why the name is very important. So Harsh, what you've written, sir, sorry to interrupt you, but I'm just curious to know that these agreements and appointments are enough for RRB clerk mains exam. So what do you want to ask? That these, okay, you are asking that is this agreement, this entire thing would be sufficient? That is more than sufficient. We are covering so much of facts here. Nothing to do beyond this thing, okay? But if you have time, you have already covered that's fine. But if you don't have time, you have to focus on a quality thing, the handpick things, just do these things. That would be more than sufficient. Questions will come from this only. Then Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition of 18th Lok Sabha, 1-star. Girija Subramaniam, CMD of New India Assurance, 3-star. Jagat Prakash Nadda, leader of the House of Rajya Sabha, 1-star. Simon Mack, Vice Chancellor of Indian AI University, Universal AI, 1-star. Mark Rutte, Secretary General of NATO, 3-star. Shala Srini Vasulu Sethi, Chairman of State Bank of India, CS Shetty, remember, okay. So yesterday actually I believe in one session I have told that this chairman of SBI was Dinesh Khera. Alright, so I believe I have corrected at that time only, but if I haven't corrected that, just remember the new SBI chairman is CS Shetty. Okay, this can be asked in the exam. CS Shetty, SBI. Okay, so remember this thing. Yeah. That would be more than enough, na? Because we have already covered all the important ones. That's why I have given it in the tabular format, so that it can be easy to revise. Then General Upendra Dwivedi, 30th Chief of Indian Army Staff, 3 star. Ravi Agrawal, Central Board of Direct Taxes Chairman, 2 star. Edward Kaiswetter, Chairperson of the World Custom Organization, 2 star. Dick Schoof, Dutch Prime Minister, 1 star. Siddharth Mohanty, CEO of MD of LIC, 3 star. Very important. Siddharth Mohanty. Okay. Elisa de Anda Madazro, President of the FATF, 1 star. Govind Singh, MD and CEO of Utkarsh Small Finance Bank, Govind Singh. So remember, this is 2 star. Alright, this were some of the important ones. Next we have Robert Gerard Ravi, CMD and Director of BSNL. Very important. See, BSNL is now reviving. There are ads in the newspaper that we are back. Alright, so let's see. Arun Bansal, CMD of Paytm Payments Bank. Very important. Payments Bank. Okay, very important. Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, 1 star. Vinay Mohan Kwatra, 1 star. Kristen Michael, Estonia's new Prime Minister, 1 star. Manoj Mittal, CMD of SEBI, 3 star. Small Industry Development Bank of India, SEBI. Preeti Sudan, Chairman of UPSC, 3 star. Next we have Daljit Singh Chaudhary, DG of BSF, 2 star. LG Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera, DG of Assam Rifles, 1 star. Rekha Sharma, 1 star. Paul Kagame, Rwandan Prime Minister, 1 star. Lalit Natarajan, CEO of National Payment Corporation of India, 3 star. Very important. Alright. Then Petrogatam Shinawatra, Thailand youngest PM, 1 star. Pravatheni Harish, India's permanent representative to United Nations, 1 star. Alright. Next we have Satish Kumar, Chairman and CEO of Railway Board, 2 star. Ravinder Singh Bhatti, DG of CISF, 1 star. Michael Barnier, Prime Minister of France, 2 star. Abdel Majid Tebboune, Prime President of Algeria, 1 star. Amrit Mohan Prasad, DG of SSB, 1 star. Jafar Hassan, new Prime Minister of Jordan, 1 star. Squadron Leader Mohana Singh, first female fighter of Tejas, 3 star. Remember this one. So this was it for today's session. Alright. So any question, anyone? So before wrapping this up, this session, just let me tell you one important aspect. For those who are appearing for tomorrow's clerk mains exam. Okay. So for GA, again I am telling you, around 25 questions would be from current affairs. Alright. Current affairs. Right. So these would be mostly focusing on around 20 to 22 questions would be from banking, finance, economy. Clear? Then around 3 to 5 questions would be from, let's say, other miscellaneous aspects. Now around 10 to 15, around 10 questions you can see, you can get from international, national, sports, alright, books, important summits, etc. Now remaining around let's say 5 to 10 questions. Okay, so this would be 10 to 15. Now 5 to 10 questions would be static current affairs. Static current affairs means, for example, PM Modi visited, let's say PM Modi inaugurated, let's say, this organization, or let's say this new institution. So this institution is located in which state? So they will give you a current context and they will ask you a static question based on that. So 5 to 10 questions would be on static current affairs. So your focus should be on this thing and this thing. Alright. So let's say in this banking, finance and economic question, out of 25, you should, the best thing would be you attempt at least 20. Because I know 4 to 5 questions would be unsolvable. So let's say 20 questions. and we have to score somewhere around 15 to 18 correct. All right. Then in 10 to 15 international national use, we should try to attempt, let's say 12 questions. Okay. So out of 12, we should get, let's say 8 to 10 correct. Then in static and summit static current affairs, so out of 10 you should attempt 8, and out of 8 we should get at least 5 correct. So 5, 8 and let's say 15. So how much? 5, 8 and 28 to 30 questions would be, you should be correct. So around 25 to 30, if you can get this number of questions correct, you would be able to clear this exam very easily. For GA, I am telling you. All right. Yeah, so for PO means, I'm sorry. Okay. In any exam, be it PO means, be it clerk means, you have to be in the range of, let's say the exact correct one I'm telling you, after removing all the negative, you have to be in the range of 25 to 30 to be on a safer side. That is, and this is for every exam, right? So just remember this thing, 25 to 30, absolute correct. Absolute means after removing negative. So let's say if you are at total 40 questions, your attempt should be around 35. Okay, so 30 to 35, your attempt should be between this range, and you should try to get around 25 to 30 correct. Then you can easily sail through this exam. Okay, I'm talking about the number of questions. I'm not talking about marks. All right. So just remember this thing, and see, your entire score would be added. All right. So the focus should be, if you are good in quants, try to attempt more questions, maximum questions from quants. Let's say if you have read a GA for, let's say, for 2 or 3 months, try to see the video and try to attempt, let's say, 30 questions and get around 20 to 25 safe. From GA, if you haven't read anything, I'm believing that you have just read the compilation, 2 or 3 compilations. So in less amount of time, how you can get the good marks, or let's say an average mark who every students are getting. So doing this thing, revise from that compilation, make short notes, that's it. But if you have read general studies thoroughly, then your attempt should be somewhere around 30 to 35. Very important. Don't do less questions. Okay. And try to see, once you start GA question, you will easily get this, I know that thing, I know that thing. Okay. Some questions would be there then in which you have to eliminate. Right. So elimination strategy is also very important. As of now, there is very less time. Otherwise, I would have told you that how to eliminate and go to the option. All right. So I will do this thing later in this. So, and be relaxed. See, it is an exam. It is not anything that if you not clear, it is not going to happen. 6 months back again it will going to happen. All right. So be relaxed. The more you are relaxed in the exam, the more better your performance will be. See, I'm not suggesting anything, but what I used to do was, see, many students are before one night of the exam, they are not able to sleep. And they just start thinking, what will happen if I am not able to clear this exam? What will happen? What will the people will say? What I'll do after this? So these kind of negative thoughts start to appearing in your mind. And see, whenever you are idle, whenever you are not doing anything, negative thoughts come into your brain. So what I would suggest is, read any book or talk to your family members, then go and sleep. Don't make yourself sit in a room alone. Talk to your friends. Talk to your friends, family, whatever. If you are living outside your home, talk to your family, your friends, discuss something, and just go to sleep. All right. And tomorrow everything would be fine. But if you are sitting alone, your ideal time of sleeping is, let's say, 12 in the night, and now you are going to the bed at, let's say, 9 in the evening. At 9 p.m. you are going to the bed. For the next 3 hours, your mind will play things with you, and the primary purpose of your brain is to make you demotivated. So don't make your brain, don't give your brain the time to put negative things in your brain. All right, make it occupied. If you want to see scroll the reels, scroll it. Just be relaxed. Whatever the things makes you relax, just do that thing. All right, because you have done your part, you have read, you have worked really hard. Now is the time to be relaxed, hold your breath, take water with you, take a sip. Don't drink the entire water. Just take a sip in between. If you have some toffee or chocolate, try to use it. It will give you energy. All right, and be relaxed, don't think about anything else, just focus on your work, that I have to do this thing, I'm not bothered about the result, and you will do excellent in your exam. All right, any question, anyone? Thank you so much, Manvi, thank you Lucifer, thank you Harsh. So any question, anyone? So chalo, all the very best everyone, and see, just give your best, believe in God, believe in your hard work, and just keep this thing in your mind, that is your exam is already cleared. You have cleared a PO mains or clerk mains, right? And behave like it. This will give you confidence, right? Don't engage with let's say non-useful talks with the friends or outside the center of the exam. Just go, do your thing, come back. All right, all right. Chalo, I'll see you in the next session, and this was our entire series. So we have started from the national, international news, we have covered the banking finance news, we have covered all the defense, science and tech news, all the scheme news, and today we have completed all the agreements, appointments and the summit thing. So just go through these videos, see it. Those who are not appearing for tomorrow's exam, just go through that video, try to revise it so that it will help you in the upcoming exam of yours. All right. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day. Jai Hind and all the very best. Okay.